what's up guys? Jai here with Vapex Reviews. Guys, today I'm coming at you with a really cool mod review. Let's get right into it. Guys, this review is coming from www.vaporcrave.com. They are a vendor out of Fox Lake, Illinois, and Mike at Vapor Crave was nice enough to send me this device to review for you guys, so I happily obliged. Let's get right into it. Guys, today I'm going to be doing a review on this right here. POW. This is the Crave mod, and just to let you know right off the bat, this is a variable voltage and variable wattage device. There's a lot to explain about this. I'm going to cut to a scene where I show you how the digital display works. So for now, let me just explain a little about the fit and finish. Guys, it's really nice. I believe it's brass with chrome plating, but it just has a nice substantial healthy feel to it. Nice clicky buttons. Mike did tell me that the buttons will be upgraded, so I think that's going to be some sort of metal or chrome finished button upgrade on it. I think they're fine how they are, but you know, so be it. And guys, right off the bat, just to let you know, a really cool thing about this mod is that it can allow you to take an 18650 battery, or you can screw off the extension cap and put the cap back on the bottom, and you've got a mini in which you would put an 18350 battery in there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love that feature about it. I think that's just really cool. Also, guys, you know, of course, it's got the 510 connection on top with an ego cuff and well also. So, you know, I mean, it's just a good looking device, as you can see right there. Guys, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get to the nitty-gritty of this and cut to the scene where I show you exactly how the digital display screen works. And then I'll come back and give you a demonstration of how it vapes, and we'll wrap it up. Guys, see you in a minute.
Okay guys, so I'm going to try and explain as easy as I can how the digital display as well as variable voltage and variable wattage functions on the Crave mod work. First, you have your power button here, and above that you've got your minus and plus buttons, obviously to increase or decrease your voltage or wattage. So first thing you want to do to turn it on is press the large power button 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will turn the device on, and of course the same thing to turn it off. So let's turn it back on. Now it will come in a default mode in voltage mode, and it will be at the default 3, which I just clicked it up one. As you can see, it's 3.3 volts. And of course you can go up and down all the way up to 6 volts and a low of 3 volts. Another function it has is if you would like to check atomizer resistance, such as the one I have on here now, this tank, you would hold the positive button down for about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And there you'll see it says 2.8 ohms. If you want to check the battery life of the Crave mod, you would hold the negative, the minus button down for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And it has 4.2 battery life left. I think at about 3.3 is when you will need to recharge, or when it's getting low. And that basically is your voltage mode. Now if you want to switch to variable wattage mode, you're going to hold down the minus and plus button, and now you'll see there is a little W up in the corner, and you are now in variable wattage mode, and that will go all the way from 3.5 increments up to 15 volts, or 15 watts, excuse me. And I will explain in a moment how the variable voltage and wattage, what the difference is between the two. It also has another function, which is basically an accurate and inaccurate mode. And to explain this best I can, basically the accurate mode, which is what it comes in, is called RMS. And if you basically what that means is if you set it to like 4 volts, you'll get 4 volts. Or if you set it to 4 watts, you'll get 4 watts. The other mode is called inaccurate mode, which is the number 1 mode. And it's kind of silly. I don't see why it doesn't just have the accurate mode, but hey, it's one of those extra, you know, things that it has, and why not? If you're kind of a techie like me, you like having those kind of options. But in the inaccurate mode, which is referred to as AVG, if you set it to something like 4 volts, you might get more like 5 volts. Or if you set it to 4 watts, you might get 5.5 or 5 watts. Honestly, I've tried it and I don't really see a difference in the two, so I just keep it in the accurate mode. And basically how to switch between those two modes, which I honestly don't think you'll ever need to do unless you find a benefit from it. You would hold the positive button down for roughly 10 seconds. And you'll see it change to the number 2 mode. Well, it was actually in number 1 mode. Now it's in number 2 in the accurate mode. And if you wanted to change it to the inaccurate mode, you would hold the minus button down for 10 seconds. And there it is back in the number 1 mode. Other than that, guys, the real difference between your variable voltage and variable wattage is that on a variable voltage device, you may be using a 3 ohm cartomizer or atomizer, and it will differ in your voltages. If you use a 3 ohm atomizer and then and you're at 4 volts, and you switch to a low res 1.5 atomizer, it's going to taste burnt, and you're pretty much going to notice a difference in the flavor. So when you change to the wattage mode, if you set it at 9 watts per se, you will not notice, it will automatically adjust the output wattage whether you have a 3 ohm atomizer on there or a 1.5 low res atomizer on there. If that makes any sense to you guys. Also, you can go to the website and read a little bit more about variable voltage and variable wattage and what the benefit is of the two. But that, in a nutshell, is how the Crave mod buttons work. I think I covered everything, so I'm going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn it off, and cut back and wrap this up.
Okay guys, there you have it. That's how the digital display works. Guys, go to the website, check everything out. There's a lot you can read about this mod and the way it works and everything I pretty much explained. It might be easier for some of you to just see on paper and read how the variable voltage, variable wattage works, and etc. But guys, this is just a great device. I don't know what else I can say about it. Probably the biggest thing I can say about it, I believe it's like 54 bucks on the website. You hands down cannot beat that. It's an amazing price for everything that you get. The fact that it's variable wattage and voltage, and you have the choice of going larger on the battery. It even comes, I believe, with the 18650 as well as an 18350 battery. Unbelievable, you guys. Go to vaporcrave.com, www.vaporcrave.com. Talk to Mike or one of the other guys there. They got great customer service, and get your hands on one of these. I'm amazed that we're at that point in the e-cig industry where we can actually pick up a device for this for such a great price and such a wonderful device too. I'm going to go ahead and give you a demonstration of how it vapes, and then I'm signing out. Great vapor production, obviously. Guys, what more can I say? The device is fantastic. I hope I covered everything. It does have a vent hole on the bottom. That may be one thing I didn't mention. But other than that, it's just a great device. Check it out. Go to the website, guys. I'm signing out. Happy vaping.